Supreme's Week 13 is bringing us a collaboration with my #1 favorite band, the Melvins.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the f*** are y'all?
And I 100% have heard of them before.
Miss me with that bullshit.
I feel like I'm chosen. I'm covered in gold.
Welcome back, friends, to another edition of Fauntleroy's Finest, and today we're going to take a look at Supreme's Week 13. They're giving us a couple of really cool items this week. This jersey and short set's pretty cool. It's also my least favorite day of the spring-summer season, Sunglass Week.
I'm sick of it, it's just so horrible.
Plus, we're getting a neat little collaboration with the Melvins. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Melvins, they sort of inspired the whole grunge scene. They're from that Washington area. I'm pretty sure one of their members actually introduced Dave Grohl to Kurt Cobain and started a match made in heaven right there for Nirvana. I was saying it yesterday on the live stream, kind of the way MF Doom is your rapper's favorite rapper, the Melvins is your grunge band's favorite grunge band.
Melvin.
I'll go over that collaboration and everything else dropping this week, but first I want to make sure that you guys have access to everything your little heart desires in the streetwear world, and you can do so by hitting up Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. We have Larry's streetwear calendar that tells you everything you need to know about what's dropping this week. Manny keeps us up to date on all the best shoes dropping throughout the week. The new Wave Lee has given us the best free Supreme community monitors out there, and of course our boy Re-Up23 with the ACO channel has been cooking up for everybody out there that can't cop on their own. Best of all, the price is free. All you have to do is use my personal invite link in the description below and you're in. And obviously, if you enjoy these videos, then go ahead and like this one, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join us on the live streams. Alright, enough about all that crap. Let's get into the job.
Do we have to?
First up, we have the Supreme Melvins Bullhead tee. This is a lot of disrespect to the Melvins, guys. Lots of disrespect. All their stuff at the bottom. The image on this shirt was obviously the image that they used for the Bullhead album art. I do appreciate what they did on this collaboration, to be fair. I think that they actually did a great job. Obviously, there's not that many Melvins fans out there, so nobody really cares.
And that's the way, I like it.
But they used some really cool album art, pretty much all of which were classic Melvin stuff. I think this t-shirt actually looks a little bit better, but I think you guys are more into the Melvin prick tee just because it says the word prick on the back. Try not to label yourself too much, guys. $48 price point for both of the tees is on the higher side, obviously. They didn't push it into 54, so I guess that's good. Even though they made a bunch of colorways, I don't expect a ton of this product to be made, and I can't imagine that they'll let it sit for very long, much like they did to the anniversary t-shirt. They might just take this stock off the website in a couple of days just because of respect. If you're going after the Bullhead tee, the blue colorway I believe is the same colorway that they use in the album art. But otherwise, black XL, XXL could age alright eventually. Next up, we have the Supreme Melvin short sleeve stripes polo. This is actually my favorite item from this collaboration. I actually am thinking about grabbing it. I see that the price point was dropped from yesterday. They're saying it's $98 now. I like how this polo is kind of business in the front, party in the rear. It's basically the mullet of polo shirts. Of the two colorways, I think that black one looks a lot better. A lot better in my opinion. But I don't really hate the lighter colorway either. I personally think it's a pretty cool item, but obviously it's pretty far down on the list, so I would not recommend it for reselling. If you did, black colorway, biggest sizes you can get. But really, in my opinion, strictly personal. Next up, we have the Supreme Melvins hoodie. I really don't like this. This is my least favorite item of the whole collaboration. I don't even know which colorway I would recommend. I guess black is the one that works the best, but that orange one isn't horrible. It kind of has a little bit of a Halloween vibe though, so maybe too early in the season for that one. And then being a collab gives it the $168 price point, a little bit higher than a normal hoodie. Not really interested in this one. Strictly a personal. Let's keep going.
I'm gone.
Go then.
I am.
Go.
I'm gone.
Go then.
I am.
You guys are disrespecting the Melvins so bad that you're putting this crown band nylon 6-panel above most of the collection. I don't like this hat at all. Like, there's nothing good about this hat, in my opinion. If you like it, great, buy it. You're going to be wearing it. Nobody else is going to pay you for it. Let's keep going. Next up, the Supreme Melvins 6-panel. This is also a pretty nice little item from the collection. I really don't like that they're giving us a snapback 6-panel for $54. That seems like a little bit of tax there. But again, pretty cool item. I like that camo colorway the best for whatever reason. But I do think the other colorways are fine. Obviously, black is the best one if you're looking to hold on to something. There's potential that these hats could hold well, though, because it's that two-headed dog from the Houdini album, which is considered to be, I guess, critically their best album, whatever that means. But most likely it's just a personal, and it would be a gamble if you picked it up.
I don't bet.
What do you mean you don't bet? I mean, I don't bet. You know, I don't gamble. I don't. I never.
Next up, we have the Manny Special, the Loose Fit Multi-Striped Short Sleeve Shirt. I mean, it's something that Manny's gonna buy. If you guys want to buy it, you can buy it too. Personal, 100%. Moving along. Next up, the Supreme Melvins BDU jacket. I actually really like this jacket. It does feel like they're taxing it a little bit, though, at $228. Just every week that goes by makes me think that I'm an idiot for not picking up one of those denim Coaches jackets at $178. The backsplash is some Melvins album art from Stoner Witch. And again, kind of digging that camo colorway. I don't know, it looks really good with some of this stuff. The black colorway lets the graphic pop off of it pretty good. I expect these to be fairly limited. They probably didn't make a ton of these. This jacket is obviously the best clothing item from the collaboration, at least. And I think like big sizes could potentially do okay in that camo colorway and in that black colorway, but really, at the end of the day, it would be pretty risky to pick this up if you were thinking to flip it or make a good bit of profit on it at the very least. Next up, the Chino Twill Crusher. You know how I feel about crushers. Not really a huge fan of them at all. Way too many colorways in this one to make it worthwhile. And that shop logo is quite honestly the kiss of death for most items. However, I will say that the snakeskin one has a chance to do something, and that washed denim colorway one also might have a chance to do something. The rest of them, though, just leave them alone. Next up, the Supreme Melvins Pillow. This is the most interesting item they have coming out this week, the most interesting item in the collaboration. I was hoping it not to be that expensive. I didn't want to spend $150 on a pillow that I thought was kind of cool from a band that I kind of knew. I probably would have gone up to $100 for this pillow and still would have felt bad about it, but I would have purchased for that price point. It is made by the Bear Brick guys, Medicon, however you say it, so that's probably why it's a little bit on the pricier side. So technically this is a triple collab.
Are you excited?
Not one bit.
Between the price point and kind of the lack of interest in this Melvins collab in general, I would say this is probably a little bit too risky to pick up for reselling. However, I don't expect there to be a ton of these. These could sell out pretty quickly. It is a cool pillow regardless if you like the Melvins or you don't like the Melvins. But there's almost zero Supreme branding on the pillow, so not sure if it will have any legs in the future or not. This is like one of those items where you put all your chips on one number. If you hit, it's gonna be a big hit, but if not, you're just gonna give all your money to Supreme. Next up, the halftone lightweight balaclava. You know, our boy Colin in the Discord is gonna get 6 of each colorway because that's the only thing he seems to buy. We've had a lot of balaclavas coming out lately. I guess if you want to gamble on the black one, the red one, they're not that expensive and they do make a decent item to throw in a cart to try to get that free shipping. But at the end of the day, I really wouldn't be single carting balaclavas or hats or even t-shirts at the end of the day. Next up, we have the Clio sunglasses. Now, I'm really not a huge fan of Supreme sunglasses at all. I think their lenses are kind of trash, and the frames aren't that great either. I believe you're just kind of paying for the brand name at the end of the day.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
There's no reason to really spend the money on Supreme glasses. That being said, I think they actually made some decent looking glasses this time around. To me, the Supreme sunglasses are strictly cosmetic. They're just accessory. They do not really protect you from the sun like a good pair of sunglasses would. But I actually like some of these colorways. That tortoise shell kind of colorway looks pretty cool. The black colorway in these actually looks alright as well. And that blue is an interesting colorway. This is the least liked pair of sunglasses on the list, but it doesn't really look that bad to me. As far as resale goes, I just don't ever really see it in the sunglasses. These are $200 and they're very close to quality of something that you would pick up at Six Flags when you forgot your own in the car.
Oh, damn!
Next up, we have the Dutch sunglasses. If the other ones were the kind you would find at a Six Flags gift shop, these are the kind that you would find in a Pilot gas station.
I don't know what your problem is, but you need to solve it now.
But at the end of the day, they really don't look that bad. Just kind of like your basic ass sunglass shape. I think for the most part, the black colorways are the ones that are most popular, but I do like that green one in this pair as well. Again, I feel like $178 is a pretty big tax on these sunglasses. And really for every one of these, I'm going to say these are personals. Don't buy them to try to resell. Next up, we have the paint hooded sweatshirt. This is one of the laziest hoodies that I've ever seen. It really does look like they let a small child paint the word Supreme on the back of the hoodie. That being said, it is kind of cool though. It's a nice big huge back hit and it does say Supreme. It's something different than what they normally do. I'm a little bit kind of upset that they didn't put a little hit on the front. You know how they do with most of the hoodies. I usually see a little Supreme in the front, but this one, I guess they just forgot to do that. I don't know. And then it is a collaboration with some artists, so they literally paid an artist to make that back hit. So they're making it $168, which kind of puts me off of this one. I thought it would be a little cheaper, maybe $158. So I don't know, maybe XXL in black has a chance, but I think it's kind of risky, to be honest with you. Next up, the Yo Baby sweater. Kind of looks like some Playboy bunnies are talking to each other, ready to maybe get it on, I guess, from the context of the sweater. I was saying it kind of looks like a Cosby sweater if it was a modern day show. Like if Drake was Cosby. Oh, maybe that's too soon, huh? Sorry, Drake. I would imagine this to be similar in quality to the Kurt Cobain sweater. One colorway for any item is really good as well. Again, I think it's kind of ugly, not my vibe at all, but there is a chance that, you know, it could do something down the road. I don't know. And then we have some small box baggy mesh shorts. $88 for the shorts isn't that horrible, I guess. They're just some basic ass mesh shorts with a little box logo. Maybe you get that tiger print and you can go be like a Muay Thai fighter or something. I think that green colorway looks pretty good too. Really nice price point, but at the end of the day, gonna say these are personals. Let's keep going. Next up, we have the Fuse sunglasses. These are their fake wannabe Oakleys, maybe? I don't really know. In my opinion, these are the worst ones of the week. I think these look terrible, but maybe that's just me. I don't like these type of sunglasses. Usually, they don't look very good on my head. I don't really expect these to resell, so again, all of these, I think, are personals. So just go ahead and get whatever pair you like if you are going to buy some of these sunglasses. Next up, we have the Avon sunglasses. These are the glasses the Supreme community has picked to be the winners, the best of the week. I guess I'll agree with you guys. I didn't think they did too much with the sunglasses this season. They just kind of went basic, which is fine. I feel like that brown tortoiseshell colorway, the black one, looks really good. Like, I get it. I think they look decent. I just feel like at that price point, you can get such a better pair of sunglasses. You can start kind of diving into Maui Jims, or even Ray-Bans aren't the greatest, but they're better than these. But again, cosmetically speaking, these Supreme ones look cool this time. Just know they're not really going to be the best sunglasses for you at the end of the day.
I know a bitch when I see one!
Alright, next up we have the Ultra Suede Mesh Short. For about $20 more than the other mesh short, you can get these. I like them a lot. I really feel like that navy colorway is the best of the bunch, followed pretty closely by the white, gray, whatever that one is with the red text. And then the black one looks the worst in the picture. I bet in person, though, the black one probably looks pretty good with the subtle black on black. I have no idea what Ultra Suede Mesh is, but I want to know. I want to feel it. I'm debating on whether I want to pick one of these things up or not. There's definitely potential in these shorts. Much like the hoodies, I believe bigger sizes in these shorts would do better than most. But I think if you're going to buy something this week, I really wouldn't focus on the shorts, because I would focus on the Ultra Suede Mesh Baseball Jersey.
Take my money.
This is one of the cleanest jerseys they've put out this year, and it isn't that expensive. This jersey is going to be pretty thin. It's made of some type of suede mesh, so maybe even thinner than regular mesh. The navy and the gray both look really good in this jersey. I think those are the ones to go after. XXL, XL, like I always say. I don't think it's crazy saying that good sizes in the good colorways could sell for above $200 right out the bat. It generally depends on how many are made, like anything else. But I think this is the absolute item of the week. This is what botters are going to be going after this week. It'll be an item that'll be very tough to cop if you don't have help. Help from people like Reup23 in the Fauntleroy's Finest Discord.
This is a rather shameless promotion.
Hey, it worked on me.
Me too.
Alright guys, there you go. Week 13, all wrapped up in a nice little bow. I think that jersey is by far the best item of the week. Let me know what you guys are going after down below, if anything. Any Melvins fans out there? I'm not really sure if I'm going to go for anything or not. If you want to find out, join me on the live stream Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. And for those of you who show up, I'll do a little giveaway just for you guys.
I need you to give me like $5, like $20, something like that.
Thank you guys for watching, and if for some reason this video did not give you the fill of Fauntleroy in your life today, well, then you should check out these videos right here.
Just said her run through crew type shit. I got a bad bitch at home, voodoo type shit.